60 kilometers in. Let's go to pedal assist one and see how far it says. 120 kilometers on pedal assist 0. Oh, I hope it's not going to rain. We had all the good weather earlier. It's windy. It's supposed to rain at 4 maybe, but not 12. Welcome back. We're now the day after yesterday. Yesterday I tried out the Insta360 Mount there, which I've got there going. It's not recording yet. And I was unable to test out the invisible selfie stick because it was tightened. I managed to fix that stick, but I realized I had a second one which I could have, I should have bought, because that's the one that I got new with my 1X2, because the previous one I had was with my 1X1, because I had another one before that with my Insta360 which I still have all those cameras, so I could potentially use them, but the battery life on all of them suck. So this 1X2 has been awesome when it works. Now I've just learned that the best cards to use are the ScanDisk Extreme Pros. You need a V30 card, I know that much, and I have a V30 card, but it's just the extreme version. So that's probably been my problem, because I read up on the Facebook group others having similar problems. You didn't even look, buddy. And a lot of people on there recommend getting the Pros. So with that said, I am going to order a ScanDisk Extreme Pro 256, either 128 or 256. Apparently the 64s still have teething problems, so hopefully that solves things. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to ride with my Extreme and just have to keep restarting it and hope that it keeps recording. But anyway, I'm going to do some tests with the selfie stick today, but I'm going to go to a different area. Well, not a completely different area. I've been here before, but I'm going there a different way, because I've taken the South Coast 3 path towards Hölviken a few times now the last few days. It's where I went yesterday, and I always end up coming back via the path here through town. So I'm going to take that path that I usually come back to and go to the same spot, and then head out towards Hölviken and see how long it takes him to get there, because it was actually a really nice ride the other day. I just hope I don't get caught in rain. It is meant to rain later today. I checked the radar, and the radar says not till 5 o'clock, and we're missing all the rain. We're even meant to have sunny weather. But it's looking ominous now. Like it feels like it's going to rain, but it's not. So touch wood, I do not get caught in rain. I know this bike can handle the rain. but I really don't want to get caught in the rain. Not today, because it'll be a pain in the ass to get back in. Oh, what are you doing, love? Oh, that is the bike path down there. Okay. I checked the tracking on the KJ bag as well, KJ Products bag. It has reached Denmark International Airport yesterday and was shipped out at 8:07. Whether or not that has to go through a warehouse or something like that, I don't know. Probably does. Most likely, it's going to get tracked there, so that'll probably be the next tracking, and then we will hopefully have it delivered maybe tomorrow or by Friday, which case this weekend I can record an unboxing and a assembly video for it, because I know it has been improved. I bought it firstly based on Tristan Irvin's review, plus a couple of other videos of it. But the owner of the company and the manufacturer or the builder of the bags has said to me that they've made improvements since that video, so I said I'd do a review video for him. So hopefully it arrives, mate. Might even arrive later today. Alright, let's put this 360 cam on. Already it stopped. What a joke. This is what I'm talking about. How's it doing that? I might just have to put it in time-lapse mode, then I don't have to worry about it. Next time it stops, I'm just gonna go into time-lapse mode. A lot of old ladies out today on their bikes. Right, we're still recording, which is good. I won't listen to music until on the way back, or just shoot the shit a long way. So, big win by, well, not a big win, but a huge victory, not on the point scoreboard, but just in terms of morale and whatnot for the Wallabies on the weekend over the Springboks. With Quade Cooper playing his first test rugby since, I believe, 2017. And what a game he had. What a turnaround from that guy. He's been much reported in the media over the years for the wrong reasons. You know, a bit of a diva. And him and his mate John O'Connor were part of and Curtly Bell were part of the same crew many years ago, and all had the same reputation. Now James O'Connor has made a big turnaround, and you know, he's been playing some brilliant rugby the last couple of years, and I'm so happy to see Quade Cooper follow a similar path, because those two, for raw talent, those two are some of the best Australian players that we've seen in terms of raw talent, not in terms of, you know, the collective results we've seen in the teams that they've played, but no doubt individually they're brilliant players, but unfortunately that individual brilliance has kind of gone to their heads over the years, if you will. I remember I watched James O'Connor play I think it was his first actual Super Rugby game in Wellington. I was in Wellington and I saw them playing against the Hurricanes, and he got smoked by Ma'anonu. Absolutely smoked. This was in, I think it was in, when did I go to New Zealand? 2009, I think it was. Yeah, it might have been 2009, or maybe even earlier. It was with the Western Force. Yeah, it could have been earlier. It might have even been 06, 07, because I'm just trying to think how old O'Connor was, but he was like 17, 18 at the time. I don't know when he left Nudgee. But yeah, he got smoked, and you know, he was all known about the brand. Then you had Quade Cooper, who, you know, hot feet, individually was brilliant. He had that one really good game against the Chiefs, and then he kind of bottled it. Won the Super Rugby title in 2011. I remember that well. Where do we go? We want to go over the other side, don't we? Yeah, won that, but then kind of faded. He had that 2011 World Cup in New Zealand where he was booed every time, and I thought that was disgusting actually by the Kiwi supporters for doing that. And I really hope that if he does continue playing, they don't bring up that old shit, because it's really bad. You know, I get that he need Richie McCaw in the head and he did all that shit, but come on, man, gotta let that shit go. It's no use holding on to that crap. Who's ringing me? Yeah, no probs. All right, bye. Oh, that's the first phone call I've had to take on this thing since I got it. Headset wasn't it wasn't connected, so I had to connect it quickly. He's gonna call me back, but I'll keep it connected. So where was I? Yeah, so Quade Cooper played that World Cup, and I remember watching. I had tickets to what did we watch? We didn't watch the semi-final where Australia lost. I watched the playoff for third. Now I had tickets to that regardless, and I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be Australia playing in it, but they did anyway. New Zealand beat them in the semis. And what I remember from that game was Quade Cooper getting caught up in an awful tackle, and his knee pretty much going the wrong angle, and I think he did his, I can't remember the exact injury, I think it was the ACL, something like that, but it was really nasty, and the Kiwi crowd cheered. Unbelievable. Real poor sportsmanship back then. So I'm really happy back to today. I'm really happy, because I mean, I haven't been a huge Quade Cooper knocker. I haven't been the biggest fan. You know, I had a bit of Schadenfreude. You know, in some games, you know, I was supporting the Force and the Brumbies, so whenever he got smoked by them, I was always happy. But I do like seeing people turn shit around, and, you know, acknowledging their weaknesses and faults. Being able to turn things around. Oh, that looks ominous out there. So yeah, I'm happy that he turned shit around and had a brilliant game on the weekend, and it's very poetic that he got to kick the winner. So yeah, kudos to that. I really hope he's back for the World Cup. That would be him and James O'Connor. Imagine if those two lined up at the 2023 World Cup in France and helped this young talented group of players win the World Cup. You know, they've got a good bunch of players that were in the under-20 final a couple of years ago, so against France. So you might well see some of those lads playing in the final in 2023. Australia's got a good pool as well from memory. They've got a nice run through. I think they avoid New Zealand in the Springboks. from memory. I'd have to check that and verify it, but I just remember being happy with that draw. This is where I'm supposed to be testing this thing. We'll do it on the way back. Actually, I can do it here. Let's stop here and we'll record some footage with this thing on the back. Time lapse. Oh, did that go down? No, it didn't. Time lapse is the order of the day because this SD card is not right. Standard time lapse. And we can get good time lapse from here. Let's keep going.